you as a person in that role, in that moment, are not taking ownership of anything that you're doing.
Few things that I picked up too, like when you're talking and I'm like, okay, this is interesting because you got that buddy that picked you up, and then you also had the girl who's like, you look like shit. And sometimes I feel like we need that, right? Was that still enough of a wake up call, or was it just like in the moment?
I was in the right mind frame enough to quit the drugs, the hard drugs. You know, like I was at enough space where what eventually happened was, I said, you know what, enough's enough. And I packed up my stuff and I moved to Austin and I kicked the drugs.
What's the self-talk for someone who's like, might be facing that? Cause I don't know. I've never experienced it, but I can only imagine what someone's saying. Okay, that's easy. Or is it easy for you to say? Is it a decision? Like what?
I'm almost getting emotional because you have to understand something. You don't have to understand anything. I hate when I say that. I'm just giving you a point. You as a person, in that role, in that moment, are not taking ownership of anything that you're doing. It's my job's fault. It's, well, they don't understand me. And and it's not until you acknowledge your point and your problem in the scenario and take ownership of what you're doing that you can begin to change. And the problem that people that are at that spot have to understand is it's not a quick fix. It's not, but what it is doing is switching the perspective enough to ask for help, right?
Yeah.
We get in a bunker, there is a bunker mentality within the victim role that is impenetrable. Meaning, even for me, if I'm trying to help somebody, when they are down in the victim negative, water flow of emotion, it is impossible to get in there. Like, I don't care who you are, because they're bunkered down. Nothing you say is going to get into them. It's not until you make them in what I suggest, and this is just my suggestion with my clients and anybody I've met, the gym. The first place you can find some wins, some quick action, is getting in the gym, working out.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the quickest thing that you can do to make a movement inside how you feel. Meaning, the serotonins, the exertion of energy and sweating can change the mental makeup of who you are. So if you're a coaching client for me, it's not an option. You're working out, because why am I working on the mind if you're not working on the body?